Welcome back. If you haven't done so yet, comment, like, and subscribe, please. Thank you. Welcome to the Palmetto Perspective. Today we got Jasmine Crockett. Man, okay, first off, before we get into this video, I just want to say that I do not understand how people are okay with this woman being in Congress. At this point, I just feel like they just gave her a fucking bone and told her to go bark and pee on whatever you want, I don't know, but the stuff that she's saying is just out of there. But anyway, let's just go ahead and get into the video and we'll talk more about it.
Been on really quickly. First of all, it's too cold in this building. So yes, excuse me. I know I look tacky, but this is my jacket because I'm about to head out for a second to do votes. But I wanted to make sure that I told y'all what just happened. So I've been in oversight forever today, but now we are in our markup and it is in judiciary. And let me tell y'all what they just voted for. I want y'all to take a guess. Okay, y'all probably not gonna guess it because it don't make sense. But if you think of the most ridiculous thing that they could do, okay, I know that that's really hard too because everything that they do is quite ridiculous. But literally, they just voted. They being the other ones, not us, because we were all on the right side of history. They just voted to give Trump the ability, legally, to give him the ability to deport U.S. citizens. That is what they voted for. A bunch of elected U.S. representatives. That is how they voted. Am I telling a lie, Eric, or no?
No, I got my salad here. Mouthful. No, I'm stunned.
I'm not. But I'm glad that you... okay.
Well,
Eric been here longer than me, but
Okay, before we go further, I just want to say I don't know anything about this. I am going to look this up specifically about what they're talking about. I'm going to assume they're talking about the children who were deported. I'm not sure. I have to see. Like I said, I don't know how new or old this is, but we'll see. Because I definitely need to get onto that.
So what we said was, we even said, you know what, many of us will not offer any more amendments tonight. We won't vote for the overall bill. But if you agree to this, we'll drop any other amendments. We'll take the win that this would be in the bill, that you would agree U.S. citizens can't be deported. They voted to allow Donald Trump to deport U.S. citizens. And they did it during the week that we learned that a 4-year-old little girl fighting cancer, a U.S. citizen, has been deported, separated from her U.S. citizen father and her cancer treatment.
No. Stop. That was one of the things that people are trying to flip this whole thing, right? Listen, everybody was throwing a tantrum, getting mad when Donald Trump said something about deporting. Okay, they were getting mad, saying, "Oh, what? Are you going to separate families now?" What is he doing? Look like they went home together to meet. No, I'm just playing. I'm joking. From the information that we have gotten about that case specifically, the mother wasn't illegal. She was told she was getting deported. She decided that she wanted to take her daughter with her instead of leaving her daughter home with the father. His wife, though, did not want to leave the daughter with the dad. Okay. No matter how you want to look at this, it makes sense. Okay. She came here wrongly. She had a daughter. She knew she didn't want to leave the daughter. Come on, moms. Come on. Y'all know y'all not finna sit there and go across the country and leave y'all kids with the dad, bro. Unless, the dad could have left with him, to be 100. The dad could have stayed there and took care of the daughter, to be for real, But don't make that issue like because technically the baby is a U.S. citizen. The baby could have stayed. The mama wanted to take the baby. You can't get mad at that. Regardless, it's a lose-lose. You can't win that situation when it comes to the Democrats. You feel me? It's okay, you don't want him to separate the family, And then like the mother wants to take the daughter, and the first thing y'all are saying is, hey, Donald Trump is deporting cancer patients, cancer babies, Donald Trump is deporting alleged MS-13, but proven wife beater. Okay, they want to support them. They want to fly to El Salvador. Democrats. Ones who's supposed to be here with us, flying to El Salvador for a wife beater, for MS-13 gang member. And this was what pisses me off and gets me so mad, is because it's like, yo, we sitting here watching how the Democrats are acting about people coming across the border illegally. Let me walk on your porch without your permission. Am I gonna have a government official coming flying trying to get me out? Okay, Jasmine.
Kind of shocking.
Well, he's shocked. Y'all, listen now. I came in with nothing but fools. So he been here longer, so maybe he still has a little bit of shock in his life, but I don't personally. Because the fact is, we used to live in a world in which where we saw the news about that baby that got deported, the baby with cancer, because supposedly he the man that's all about the children with cancer, right? Like, that's why he made sure one of his guests was at the State of the Union was a child with cancer. So surely, even though they're cutting cancer funding, but like
that, y'all didn't even want to acknowledge. Y'all didn't stand up for the baby. Y'all didn't even acknowledge the kid, bro. Y'all didn't even acknowledge the kid, bro. So don't even play that. Yeah.
It is a U.S. citizen. Like, there honestly isn't even this real thing of like deporting a U.S. citizen. As far as I'm concerned, you randomly kidnapping folk and you throwing them out of the country against their civil rights, against their constitutional rights.
And this is the type of shit, like, I get and I understand the freedom of speech and the freedom, but I feel like when you have like jobs of this caliber, you shouldn't be going on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, YouTube, whatever it is, like posts and stuff like this, man. People don't understand how much influence. She understands how much influence she has. She playing this little Barbie game, like, you a Congress, bro. Like, y'all playing these little games, man, and tricking people and getting people riled up, ready to hurt people, Like, y'all, wow, man. Y'all ain't even thinking about the stuff y'all saying.
And frankly, how would they feel if some other country decided that they were going to just start throwing people randomly in our country? Like, that is absolutely insane. So, yes.
They did. They literally did. They sent people from the prisons. They released them. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure the country that they actually tried to send them back to at first didn't even want them back, right? Okay.
All I gotta say is y'all need to get these fools out of here. But Deborah is so much nicer about how she says things. She.
Whatever, man. I honestly don't even understand why I even pay attention to this. Like, it's entertaining at this point. At this point, it's just entertainment. I mean, the stuff, like, honestly, I don't get it, I don't. But, alright, so we're going to be done with this one. I'm glad you guys stayed here again. Make sure you tell somebody you love them and make sure you hug them. Okay, I will see you guys again. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace. This woman being in Congress. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Oh, damn it. Okay. You see that?
It is a U.S. citizen. Like, there.
So, the deportation of the child with cancer. You know what? The daughter, right? The mother wasn't illegal. She
honestly isn't even this real thing of like deporting a U.S. citizen. As far as I'm concerned, you randomly kidnapping folk and you throwing them out of the country against their civil rights, against their constitutional rights.
And this